Hey paper crafters, thank you so much for joining me today. I love that you took the time to pop by my channel, check out the video that I've got going, and hopefully stay and poke around a little bit. I'm really excited to be able to offer some videos now and then and share my love of paper crafting. So I hope you find something that you enjoy and come back to see me another time. Bye-bye. Hey paper crafting friends, thanks for tuning in today. I want to go ahead and share the latest album that I put together. I always have some really great feedback on these album shares, and I hope to share with you some products and ideas and tips kind of along the way. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to scooch this just a bit, and here we go. So first thing you have to notice is this little 60 in the corner. I do number my albums just because I feel like down the road with a move or passing them to somebody else, it'd be really nice for them to know the order that they were done in. I do scrapbook chronologically, so those numbers mean quite a bit. So this is album 60, which seems crazy, but it's true. All right, this is a paper pack from Echo Park. I want to say it's called Lost in Neverland or something like that. So perfect little Peter Pan kind of paper that went really well with my grandson Rory's second birthday theme. So that was fun. The layout itself, I want to say I used an idea from the new Kiwi Lane sketchbook. This one is close to my heart paper, and I love this paper. It looks like it's corrugated cardboard, but that's just the paper, and it's nice and flat, but gosh, it gives so much texture to the page. So this was one of their sets of paper. This is just at a local spot nearby. My sister was visiting in town. That was fun. These are some more pictures from that same day. We have some really beautiful scenery in this area of Oregon. So I always love to get some pictures when we're out. And I was playing with the portrait setting on my iPhone to see how that would work. And I love the kind of blurry background. These are some of my meow meows. We have 3 cats pretty much at all times. So this is about the day that we adopted a couple of them. It was the day we brought home Gabby and Sassy. That is that's a Club Scrap. One of their page formulas is how I put that particular layout together, I want to say. This is also a layout from a Club Scrap page formula. This paper is just from a stack. It was a gift from a friend, and I got to make a bunch of fall pages out of the paper stack. So this is a really beautiful area up in Cottage Grove, Oregon, where we go scrapbooking. Alrighty, this is actually a Club Scrap kit. So they sell really lovely page kits that make 4 2-page layouts. You do all the cutting, but everything is there, and they're always fabulous. So this was one from them. And this is my friend Susan celebrating her birthday. Love this one. Her biting the cake. All right, this was Thanksgiving of 2019. So this is a page formula from Club Scrap, just as far as how I put it, how to cut it. But the pieces are all from Close to My Heart. This is some old paper from SEI, I want to say, and I just did this more in a kiwi style, but I did have a few like die cut leaves and things I was able to use to embellish it just a little bit without having to do any extra cutting. This is still Thanksgiving. My mom brought this turkey that was made out of butter, so had to get a picture of that. That's me and my mama. All right, I want to say this is paper from Echo Park. I did their monthly club just for a month or two to check it out, and it's great, but it had too much stuff for me. I am not a really fussy scrapbooker. I use a lot of paper. I use foam adhesive. I use tape. I tend to make my embellishments more than I use other companies. So I just found that I had a lot left over when I ran out of paper. So I didn't stick with their kit, but these are some, like a family photo shoot with my son Andrew and his wife Krista and my granddaughter Izzy. All right, so this one I did kind of in a kiwi style. And I do not remember who this paper's from. It's cute. And it worked out really well for some wintry pictures that I had. We had just gotten our Christmas decorations put up when we had a pretty good snow, so it was kind of fun. This is decorating our Christmas tree. Now that we're down to really just one of my boys at home, some of these different events feel different than they used to when we had a house full of kids. But Ryan and I had a blast being super goofy, getting that tree done, taking some selfies. Some more pictures of just Christmas around our house and introducing my daughter's girlfriend the first time she brought her home. So that was awesome. And as far as the decor on this page, this is just a little paper pack, a little ephemera pack of little cutouts. And I want to say on the back there was an idea of how to use them. And I just put something together real quick. So that was fun. This is close to my heart paper, but done with kiwi templates. Some pictures around our town. While Katie and Maddie were out visiting. This is Christmas Eve dinner. This is a Club Scrap page kit. So this is one of theirs. I tend to get their stuff completely cut out and then I just layer it in the package by their recommended layout pieces. When I go to actually put a page together, because it's not taped down yet, I have a lot of flexibility in how I want to do that. So often I'll end up having to shift some photos or turn over an embellishment and use it as a photo mat, that kind of thing. So it gives me the opportunity to change it if I need to. This is another one from that kit. So this is Christmas morning. And then this is a trip we took actually right after Christmas to go visit my son Andrew and his family. And then we had all the kids and all the grandkids there. And then our friends came for that day as well. And we just did a big family Christmas there because at that time they were a little closer to where most of the rest of the kids were. These were just a few random photos from the Christmas season. We had a breakfast with our friends in Sacramento before we left that area. So we were literally at a restaurant. There was a window right behind them. So these pictures are super washed out, but still memories that I wanted to capture. And then this is a big family breakfast. And so this is just kind of fun, but I am a sloth fan, and so lots of people gift me with sloth-like paper and stickers, and it was really fun to actually get to pull some of it out and play a little bit. So I had fun with this. Loving the kiwi templates. I always can create something quick but pretty using their products. So this is just something I tend to do with my Christmas cards. When people send me photo cards, I hold on to them. And I'll usually try to make them all fit in 2 layouts as best I can. I often will include ours if we did a photo card for that year, just because it's fun to have a memory of that as well. But I love just this quick picture of friends and family that have taken the time to make those kind of cards. So this one was tough. We lost my husband's father actually on Christmas Day. So we had a big discussion about where to put it, where to kind of memorialize him and honor his passing. And my husband really didn't want it right smack in the middle of the Christmas pages. He didn't want that to be the first thing that came to everybody's mind when they looked at this book. So we agreed to put it right after the holiday season, and that ended up being a good spot to put it. The date's here. We know when it happened. but it has its own place in the album. So a couple of things I did on here. The cutouts and stuff are from Out on a Limb Scrapbooking. So that was just something I was able to purchase, which was really nice. When I'm doing something emotional like this, I almost need it to be easy. I don't know. I added a bunch of these little flowers that just have a little bead in the middle, so they're kind of subtle. But I did create a little pocket here, and some of the cards that people sent us, I went ahead and just slipped in the pocket. So they're right there on that page. I can get in here to look at these cards when I want to. They're all together. And then with the brochure from his service, this is done, let me scooch this down a little bit, where I've put it in with just little, the little photo corners. Let me see, this is a really old package. I don't use them a ton, so these were from Pioneer. They're clear photo corners, and they stick right down to your page, but it allows you to slip something in and out. So I can go look at this later. We can see the inside by attaching it to the book that way. It is not, it's not permanently attached, so I really appreciated that. Okay, so that's just kind of how I dealt with that, and I think it's kind of good for other people to see that stuff too. So maybe that'll give you ideas when you have one of those kind of tougher moments. So moving on, this was a winter pack that I had. I'm not positive, probably Echo Park. But the layout itself, the idea for how to put it all together was one of Club Scrap's page formulas. So just a little design that they give you with how to cut it. It's like a sketch, but it has cutting instructions. This one is one of the Club Scrap kit pages. I didn't have a lot from this event. My friend Barb and I went to go visit a local ballet. And so I had the program from the ballet also put in with those little photo corners so I could take it out later and see inside. We had the copy of the ticket that we had purchased online and printed, and then just the one picture. So I didn't have a lot, but I wanted to still honor that evening. We had a great time and got to see some friends, children dancing and stuff. So great production. This is one of the Club Scrap page kit layouts. This is my mama's birthday. So that's fun. This is old SEI paper that I've had, oh my gosh, for a million years. I think it's SEI. Might be Cosmo Cricket now that I'm looking at it. I think maybe it's Cosmo Cricket. Something I've had around for quite a while. So fun to bring something out and be able to end up using it. So just popped a few little embellishments up, layered, and used Kiwi templates to cut a couple of things. And this was Valentine's Day that we happened to have friends in town. My friend Veronica has her birthday on Valentine's Day, so it's always a dual celebration. But we did fondue. It was super fun. This one is a close to my heart. Their Craft with Heart subscription, which I did for a while. I like their stuff a lot, but I was stacking these up and not getting to them. So I ended up stopping, at least for now, but they come together really fast. So that was a celebration for my son's birthday. This one is close to my heart paper, and probably something where I had a workshop to help me put it together. That's my guess. So a little family trip to celebrate some birthdays. My husband and son acting like they're going to eat the cake. Whoop. Okay, this one is some of that fall paper stack that I was talking about, but I used a Club Scrap page formula to help me with the cutting and the layout. I had a couple of extra pictures, so I used one of the flip-flaps from Close to My Heart. I use these a lot. They're a great way to just include a couple of photos that maybe you didn't have room for. So if you haven't seen these, they're called memory protectors, little flip-flaps. They have them in all kinds of sizes, like 3x3, 4x4, 4x6, 5x7, 8x10, I don't know, tons. Some of my favorites are like 6x12. So you could literally put a whole flap like right here, and so keep your eyes open for those if that's something you're interested in. I'll put a link to my friend's shop in the description if you don't have somebody you already work with. All right, some more old paper. Oh my gosh, I love when I use up some of that older stuff. This is just a layout of my own, done with Kiwi templates and then some little card chipboard pieces that I had. Here's more of that winter pack for a few snowy pictures from that same trip to Klamath Falls. We happened to get some snow. Got some pictures of my grandsons out playing. All right, and so that is the last of that album. So quite a bit in here. Let's see. This is the end of March. Let's see how many months I got in here. It wasn't a lot, I don't think. It looks like we started in October. So October, November, December, January, February, March. I would say, I mean, that is 6 months, but I clearly started late in October. So maybe 5 months worth of photos. Nice fat book, ready to go on the shelf. So hopefully that gives you some ideas for your own albums. If you ever have questions about something that I share, please leave me a comment. I will respond. I really appreciate that you take the time to join me and go through this journey of scrapbooking with me, and I appreciate your time. So hopefully I'll see you again on my channel soon. Bye-bye.